Record. All right, does this say recording for you guys?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the help. Technology is super fun. All right, guys, welcome to the September Natural Solutions Study. I'm Marissa, your host. And if you don't know me, that's probably weird because I'm probably the one that invited you here today. But I wanted to tell you just a little bit about myself. So I have been an oil user for over 10 years now, and an educator for about 2.5 years. So here's some pictures of me. About the time I started using Doterra oils, I was quite the youngster, but I was about 15, and we have just been using these natural solutions in my home for a long time, so I kind of thought everybody did. But I think everybody should definitely have a little toolkit of some natural solutions. This is why I love to teach. And you can see here, this is like a picture that I took when I was that age using lavender oil to help with my sunburn. And then this is just, you know, a little bit of my journey along the way. This is a picture of me as a missionary. And I was a missionary for my church for 1.5 years, and I think this photo is so funny. Someone took it of me as a missionary when I was 20, or I was 21, and I was sharing oils with people then, and it's still something I love to do. So it's just been a part of my lifestyle for a really long time, and something that I really think is valuable and I love to teach people about. Okay. So let me learn a little bit about you guys. I want you to type into the chat just where you're tuning in from, because I think we have people from a few different parts of the United States, and what you need support with. So I want you to type in trees, flowers, herbs, or citrus. Tell me, where do you need support? Do you need support with pain, skin, sickness, or mood? I like this little graphic. I think it's awesome. And it's fun to see. Okay, Kennedy's from Florida. She wants some citrus in her life. All right, keep typing in there, Utah citrus. Nice. Yeah, I think we had quite a people from Utah because that's where I'm originally from. Yay. Okay, so fun to see you guys typing in your answers. All right, so I'm going to first share with you just really quickly 3 cool things about doTERRA essential oils. So the first cool thing is that they are safe. And doTERRA is the #1 company for essential oils. We're the world leader, and it's because we're the most tested and the most trusted. And without getting into too much detail, we have a lot of medical partnerships. We run clinical studies on our essential oils, and they go through over 50 tests through third parties just to make sure that they are completely pure. Because essential oils aren't regulated by like the FDA and other people, that there's just kind of a lot of knockoffs and rip-offs that you will see out there floating around. You know, I've even seen like essential oils at Hobby Lobby and the gas station, and they say like 100% pure, but then if you turn it on the back, it says don't put on your skin, or like this is flammable. And so, you know, there's just a lot of, you know, you get what you pay for with essential oils, and doTERRA is the best of the best. So they are safe. The second cool thing I want to tell you is that they are effective. And that's something I'm hoping that you experience during this study, is that you have a cool experience and just see that they really can work. And, you know, I've replaced essential oils and more natural products for a lot of things in my house, just like really simple ingredient swaps. And of course, like I'm not a doctor, and so I'm not saying that you should quit, you know, every prescription you're on. I'm not saying anything like that. But most of the time, these natural solutions we're integrating into our lifestyle work very harmoniously with other things that we're doing, and sometimes can support other body systems and help us get to a more holistic state, a more whole, you know, better versions of ourselves that are functioning properly the way they should. So we got safe, we got effective, and then the third cool thing I want to tell you is that they are affordable. And despite what some people may say, I know some people are like, oh, that frankincense is so expensive. And yeah, frankincense is a little expensive. But if you really think about, you know, essential oils are super concentrated and powerful, and you literally only need 1 drop per usage or per dosing. And so when you think about it, it's really just pennies when you are, you know, utilizing a natural solution. And, you know, in a lot of times that's a lot cheaper than a lot of things you can run to Walgreens and just go snatch off the shelves there. So just pennies per usage, they are effective and affordable, and they are safe. So I like to tell people that. And then 3 ways to use essential oils. So AT and I. If you know what AT and I means, type it in the chat, because I think some of you might know what AT and I means. The 3 ways that we can use doTERRA essential oils, and these are only doTERRA essential oils because most other essential oils you can't use all 3 ways. So just wanted to clarify that. All right, let's see if we got anyone guessing right here. Yes, look at all you guys getting those answers right. Nice job. All right, so let's talk about A first. It stands for aromatic. And this is what most people in the world know how to use essential oils is aromatically, which is basically inhaling. And the reason that this is so effective is because our olfactory nerves are in our nose, right, that lead to our brain, to the limbic system of our brain, which is where we store all of our emotions. And so a lot of people utilize essential oils and aromatic experiences to help with mood. And it really is awesome. I love to just kind of, you know, go look at my oil shelf in the morning and see how do I want to feel and pick accordingly. And you can do this either by using a diffuser, which some of you probably have a diffuser. I didn't know if everybody would have a diffuser for this study, so I tried to make it friendly for everyone to participate, even if you don't have a diffuser. But you can definitely use oils in the diffuser aromatically, which basically you just mix with water and it will disperse them into the air. You can also use aromatically just by cracking, I like to say cracking open a bottle and giving it a nice little whiff. And it's so cool. This one smells like a Christmas tree. I love it. So many memories. All right, so aromatically is probably the most popular way, but we can also use doTERRA oils topically. Most people are familiar with lavender. Lavender is in, like, you know, so many personal care and skincare products, and I think most people know what lavender is. It's so great for your skin, but there's also so many other essential oils that are so great for your skin, and you can typically use essential oils to localize an area of your body that you might be needing support in. So let's take, for example, the pain study that some of you are participating in. The pain study, I think, is mostly a topical usage experience. And so you have like the deep blue rub included, which you're going to apply topically. The aroma touch, I sent a little roller. By the way, guys, I'm sorry, I don't think the sample packs are there yet. So I've been checking on them and they should probably get there within the next couple of days. So I think we'll start the actual study thing on Monday. Okay, I'll touch back on that in a minute, but the Aroma Touch little roller, you're going to apply to, you know, like your knees or your sore muscles, or you're gonna put it where it hurts. And we can also use them topically, you know, for like a stomach ache, for your skin. Like I was saying, frankincense is so good for your skin, and lavender. And so a lot of them are great to use topically. And another place I love to put essential oils is on my feet, because the feet have so many nerves and neurons in the bottom of them. And so oftentimes your feet can disperse to the rest of your body. So I will put essential oils on my feet before bedtime. For example, like the On Guard essential oil or oregano are very immune boosting properties, lots of antiviral, antibacterial properties. I'll roll them on my feet and put some socks on before bed, and just let it do its magic while I sleep. All right, and then internally, which is the I. Now this is very, very specific to doTERRA. Please don't go drinking just any run-of-the-mill essential oils, but our doTERRA oils are very, very tested. You can take them internally, And, you know, you should be able to, right? These are plants, trees, leaves, stems, barks, concentrated, that are safe for internal use. So I know that you guys will have like the sample bottles that don't look exactly like this, but all of our oils you can look at. And there is a supplement facts label here on the back. It looks like this, just like your food. So that's how you know you can take it internally. In fact, you can use them in food. I have a chef friend, and he tells me all the time how much they use like essential oils in cooking and for infusions. So here's like rosemary, for an example, is an herb. You can look here on the back. Let's double check. Yep, I've got my supplement facts label there, so I know it's safe for internal use. I've used rosemary before in like a mashed potato recipe, and usually just a drop is all you need. Spaghetti sauce, I use the herb ones a lot for the cooking, and then the citrus ones a lot for internal use as well, because they're very detoxifying and cleansing. So I add them to my water and it tastes so yummy. It doesn't have that acidity that like lemon juice or lemon or lime juice, you know, can break down the enamel of your teeth. So that's also awesome that you won't really like overdo it too much with just a drop or two in your water. All right, so that's the 3 ways that we can use your oils, and you're going to see in your study instructions, I'm going to tell you, you know, which way you're going to use this. I'm going to say, okay, today we're going to use such and such topically, or we're going to use copaiba internally, or we're going to use adaptive aromatically. So I just want you to know the 3 ways that we can use our doTERRA essential oils. All right, any questions so far? I'm just going to double check the chat box really quick and see if anybody has questions. Okay, Talena did get her samples. Yeah, girl, I know, because you only live like 2 towns away from me, so I think that's why they got there so fast. Okay, so the expectations for this study, guys, are to use the samples for a week. I gave you about enough for a week. And I'm gonna have like daily check-ins with you. And just at the end of the day, like I'll send you instructions every morning, and then just at the end of the day, I'll just check in and say, hey, how'd the study go today? And you can just say, awesome, I did it, or you can say, I forgot, or whatever it is for the day. And just, I'm gonna do just a daily check-in. So I just want that expectation there that if I'm like bothering you, just know it's part of the study, and I just wanna have a daily check-in just for a week, and then I will leave you alone. But that's just part of the study. I want to get feedback and just do daily check-ins with you. And then after the week is up, I will send you a little feedback form, kind of similar to the first thing that you filled out for me. And just to kind of rate how you're feeling. If you feel like certain things helped you, certain combinations, I just want to get your feedback. Like, I felt really good the day that I used the deep blue rub and I used the copaiba with it. Or I felt very de-stressed when I used the adaptive oil aromatically, and you know, just kind of some feedback like that. So that's just kind of the expectations for this study. It's not too rigorous, but I just do want some feedback from you guys, and we'll do a little daily check-in, just, you know, just at the end of the day. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. So I will text you instructions for your study and other tidbits of education or science. So let me show you a little bit how this works. So this is an example with the pain study. These are like some examples of some little graphics that I'm going to send you. So here's just like a little tidbit. Did you know that chronic pain affects an estimated 31% of adults? It's the #1 cause of long-term disability. The US makes up 5% of the world's population, yet consumes approximately 80% of the world's prescription opioid drugs. So just like some little tidbits for you, and then I will send you instructions. So here's like the instructions here. With the deep blue rub, you're gonna apply a small amount to your fingertips and apply to the area of concern 2 to 3 times a day, yada, yada. I'll send you instructions, and then I might send you like some little spotlights, just talking a little bit more about this, maybe the science or just some information about the product as compliantly as I can, and just give you some more information on what it is that you are trying and how it should hypothetically be helping you. Fun fact too, I love the thing that I love most about doTERRA essential oils, well, I love that they're like the purest and they actually work, of course. But I love to travel, and I have traveled quite a bit and experienced a few different cultures, and it's just a big passion of mine. And something that I love about our oils is that we partner with farmers around the world to source our oils. So basically what this means is, let's take frankincense, for example. Frankincense, I'm sure you guys have seen some of these plants around. Like you've probably seen lavender growing somewhere before, but a lot of these plants and oils that we source don't grow natively here in the United States. So most of our partnerships are in third world countries. We source from, I think, over 40 countries. So frankincense, for example, the frankincense trees that we get the resin from grow in West Africa, in Somalia and Oman. And so we partner with farmers there to help source the frankincense. And this not only provides jobs and a community there for the people, but it also gives us the best product. So you can think of it like a pineapple. A pineapple that I grow back in my backyard here in Tennessee is not going to be the same quality of a pineapple as a pineapple that grew in Hawaii. That's just its native climate. That's where it grows best. And I'm sure you've bought things from the store before where you're like, oh, this isn't like exactly perfect. I know that's happened to, or maybe it's not in season, or, you know, something like that. So I just love that we really have the best products because we're growing them where they're native to growing, and that's why it produced such a high chemical profile of these essential oils. And you know, it'd be a lot cheaper, honestly, to just have our own farms, buy our own land, but we really like to have these partnerships with these third world countries. So copaiba is one that is sourced from the Brazilian rainforest, and we help stimulate the economy there. And the trees, they kind of give off this resin, and that's similar to frankincense. That's how the copaiba oil is harvested. So there's lots of really cool videos if you like to travel and learn more about different cultures and just like how we source our oils. And of course, I'm a videographer, so I love any type of video content. But you can go to our YouTube channel, you know, just like doTERRA essential oils on YouTube, and you can see how we harvest and farm and produce, and partnerships that we have with all these amazing growers in all of these different countries. Very long side tangent, but had to share. All right, do you have a question? Now is your chance to ask it, and I'm going to stop my screen share here. Okay, let's see. Any questions, drop them in the chat box now, and I will answer them as fast as I can. Oh, we're still doing pretty good on time. Awesome. All right, any type of questions, it can be anything. It can be about the study, or it can just be like a general question. I'm happy to answer any questions just for a couple minutes here while we wrap up. You guys are awesome. You can also unmute yourself if you have a question. Anybody? What's your favorite color? My favorite color is green. I love like a forest green, or like a sage green. But pretty much my color palette is nature. Like I just love like natural colors. I'm not much of like a neon colors type of fan. Although I have this like neon lava lamp on my desk, but love nature colors. Any other questions? When am I supposed to start the study? I'm sorry, I may have missed that. My little one's still awake. Okay, so we're starting the actual study since some of the packages are still on their way. I think we will actually start the official study on let's start it on Sunday, because I think all the packages will be there by then. Does that sound okay with you guys, or would you prefer a Monday?
Sunday's fine.
Sunday's fine. Okay. All right. I think all of the packages should be there Sunday, but if not, I will text you and we can figure out when to start. Okay.
I have
all right.
a question.
Can you ask questions?
I do.
Yes.
The copaiba, do you put that in the diffuser, or do you take it internally for the sleep study?
The copaiba, I think, is in the pain study that
No.
we're doing, but you could use it for the sleep study as well. That is, copaiba supports your nervous system, so it's one that a lot of people utilize for sleep as well. Do you have the soft gels or do you have the oil, Elizabeth?
I think I have the oil, but I'd have to check.
Okay, so yeah, you could utilize it in your diffuser. That's great. One to add to your diffuser. You can also apply it topically, and I would just rub some on your chest, or you can use it internally. Just put a drop under your tongue. Or if you don't like the taste of it, I don't mind copaiba, but if you don't mind the taste of it, you can make a little veggie capsule too. I don't know if you have these empty
Not yet.
capsules. I
I
can
will
bring
get
you
the
some
woody
if you
some.
need some. But yeah, so you can do copaiba all three ways, aromatically, topically, and internally, and just see how works best for you and what you like the best.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, any last questions, you guys? Okay, all right. Well, thanks for hopping on, and you guys all have my phone number if you need to ask any additional questions, but just plan on getting a couple of texts from me, and I'm so excited for you guys to participate in this study. I'm like really excited about it, and to just get some feedback from you guys as well. And oh, not unmuting because baby's exploring her voice, but what should I supplement mental wellness with? Okay, so Coralissa, so the mental wellness study is going to give you some great supports. I'm not quite sure exactly what your question is, but I will guide you through and send you the instructions for how to go through the mental wellness study. But as far as other things beyond that, I would supplement with getting enough sleep and listening to good music and uplifting yourself in the ways that you know help you. How will I start the mental wellness? Okay, so everyone, I will text you like your instructions on Sunday morning. So just expect some text from me that'll have all the instructions of exactly how to go through your study. Just kind of like the pictures I was showing you with the pain study. I'm going to send you all of that information just via text, and then I will check in at the end of the day just to kind of see how the day went. And we're going to do that for 5 days, and then I will send you the feedback form when we're finished. Does that all make sense now? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to end this call. Thank you for sharing some time with me. I think it's so fun to connect with other people, so I really do appreciate you hopping on. And of course, reach out to me with any additional questions. Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.